Poor man wanna be rich, rich man wanna be king. A king is satisfied till he rules everything. Satisfied is not a thing. When I walk through the doors, a chorus sing. Prince Hakeem, rose petals on the scene. My bathers don't play fair, they double team. Happens every day, that's just your dream.
Lil Zay Osama been in there getting Dookied down.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So like that's what I was trying to explain to my the first time, man, you know, on my first interview with you, man, like the pod I'm on, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact of the situation that Lil Zay Osama had down here, yeah, I can't even be in population if I wanted to. Like they got this is a strict high profile deck. Like I ain't got no salary, I don't come out with nobody. When I get moved around, they shut the building down, I move around by myself, shit like that. Due to the fact of Lil Zay Osama, when he was previously hit before they shipped him out to the feds, he was on his way to a visit. And one of the guys from out west or some shit like that, he had sprayed Dookied on him and shit on their way to the visit. So Lil Zay Osama got a multi-million-dollar lawsuit going on right now with DuPage County. You know, so to prevent shit like that, they created a deck for high-profile inmates and YouTube celebrities and shit like that. So that's a tell.
Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rip. And I'm out. Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here. So Renegades. Our dude FBG Butta, you know what I'm saying? He's making his call back out. You know what I'm talking about? Talking to DJU. And DJU brings up a situation he heard about in there about our dude Zay Osama, who y'all just heard. Got an excellent deal on a Switch where he only has to do 14 months. And I'm thinking that's 14 months with time served. So he's about to be out on the streets quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what I'm talking about? But, always a but. They're saying that Lil Zay Osama got caught with the Glock Dookie up in that mug, man. And, I mean, what more can I say? The thing that was interesting to me about that situation is that Butta is saying, not this Butta, but Butta is saying that Lil Zay Osama has a $1.2 million lawsuit against DuPage County, I guess stemming from that incident. Maybe their protocols weren't adhered to or something to that effect. But I'm thinking it has something to do with him getting Glock Dookie. But he's suing the county, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground, Renegades, let y'all know how that lawsuit turns out. You know what I'm saying? If he wins, this is just a double win. You done got the hellified sweet deal on the Switch, leaving a Switch in a Uber, which is insane to be knocked for leaving a Switch in an Uber. And you possibly could get a lawsuit, maybe a settlement. You might not get the 1 point. That's how lawyers do. They shoot for the moon, and if they miss, they can sit amongst those stars. So they gonna ask for the 1.2 mil and see if they can get, you know what I'm saying, something else. But the only thing is, I don't see how they gonna, like I said, I don't know the protocols, and maybe they weren't adhered or followed, but that's gonna be a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, filing lawsuits if this one if this one succeeds. A lot of cats who got Glock Dookie, they about to shoot their lawsuit in. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, Renegade, DJU, you know the topic of the discussion right now, man, is going. You know what I'm saying? Is in the algorithm right now. Is when J-Mane went back to O Block the second time, didn't have a warm reception. See what Butta had to say.
Right now, you know, a lot of mixed opinions, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, damn, E-Dog, you know, J-Mane just trying to push peace. But E-Dog, like, you know, man, J-Mane did and said some things in the past that we not too fond of. So, you know, we just want to get your thoughts on the situation, Butta.
I mean, haven't we all and haven't everybody said things in the past that, You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not fond of, you know what I'm saying? Because at one point, you know, it was a peace treaty when Vaughn was alive with Travel City and Oak Block, you know what I'm saying? When Vaughn first came home, you know what I'm saying? They had did a little peace treaty when Vaughn, Wooski, and everybody had first touched the streets. And, you know what I'm saying? E-Dog was caught in the hallway after they said that they weren't going to say a certain word like smoking took and stuff like that. And E-Dog was back in the hallway on video on Facebook Live saying he's smoking took. So it's like, we all done made those same mistakes, but with E-Dog being, you know what I'm saying, one of the originals, just such as like me and J Main and so many others, you know, he got to see it for what it's worth. Like, you know, unless he ain't really got nothing to lose, but a lot of us are hitting 30, are 30 and older, so it's like we all got something to lose, you know what I'm saying? We all got families, it's a lot of things are different. But I just feel like, you know, due to the fact that all of them had a chance to speak their piece is cool, but at the end of the day, it's like, when are we going to outgrow some of this shit? Because, like, I had heard, you know what I'm saying, Mona Aki say, you know, a lot of people who did that shit now, which is true, you know, but the person that they mourning over the most right now, we ain't the one who killed them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all of them hurt behind Vaughn death. Vaughn was the one that was keeping shit together. Had Vaughn been here and motherfuckers doing this pushing P shit, I really feel like Vaughn to be on board with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with Duck being dead, like, you still got certain people from my side that don't feel the same because we haven't.
Now, Butta, definitely, I have to salute Butta. Definitely coherent. He sounds very clear-minded, you know what I'm saying? He's putting together his thoughts well. So, with that being said, Butta, he's kind of on J Main's side, which I understand. Just thinking like, you know what I'm saying, everybody has done some things, said some things, you know what I'm saying, but we got to let bygones be bygones. But like I said before, Renegades, I kind of lean more towards E-Dog and the fact that J Main really doesn't have any say-so on the other side. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he's not really nobody who, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, though, with this internet, let's just say a few weeks back, the FYBs, they had inner turmoil, putting it all out there. They riffing with each other, you know what I'm saying, over money or, you know what I'm saying, what people think that J Main stole from. FYB Cash Coon, FYB Monte, J Man, they all on the internet bapping with each other. That's the FYBs. Just a while ago, it was some inner turmoil with the FYBs. A blick was taken from one of the members, and tragedy struck. 2 members died. 2 of the FYBs died, you know what I'm saying? So you got to put a more united front up. And you really ain't, like I say, you really ain't got no say-so over there, you know what I'm saying? So it's look like you just doing this for the clout. You just doing this for the bread, you know what I'm saying? Now, a perfect person, in my opinion, who would be respected on both sides if he was in, you know what I'm saying, if he was able to do it, Wooski. Wooski would be an excellent one because his word hold weight, you know what I'm saying? But ever since the incident, when he caught that head tap, he's still recovering. He's not, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. He's not, just like similar to O Block Louie, they're not, you know what I'm saying, just not the same. Those they touch and go, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Trench's News, he said he done took like 2 or 3 to the cabeza. He bounced back from him, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, if that happened, he bounced back. But those are 2 who didn't bounce back, you know what I'm saying? So it varies situation, you know what I'm saying? But Wooski would be ideal because his word, I think, would be more respected than J Main. And J Main just like he trolling. We saw the OTF saga, like he signed the OTF. But one thing that Butta said that I don't know. He said that if Vaughn was still here, that Vaughn would be pushing, he thinks Vaughn would be pushing peace right now too. And I know all people can change, But I'm just going off what I saw. I don't know Von from anybody else. But from what I seen, I find that hard to believe, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he would be out here trying to kumbaya or even be going back and forth like Tay Savage is, you know what I'm saying? Even J-Mane cousin, Lil Reese, he didn't want no parts of it. You know what I'm talking about? So I find it hard to believe that Von would be, you know what I'm saying, down with the push and peace. I mean, he was even trolling after FBG Duck passed. He come out to my saying, yeah, me and Duck had just talked. We was about to do a song together, and we would put, you know what I'm saying? So he was already on the trolling. He was with the trolling, you know what I'm saying? So, and more than trolling, he was out there getting busy, you know what I'm saying? So I find that hard to believe. But Renegades, we about to go into more how Butta mind state is in the Bing. Check this out.
First type of therapy. Like, this has been my therapy, man. Like, these interviews and coming on certain platforms where I'm able to express myself and just express me, and show people me. Like, a lot of people took me as an AI or something. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, they ain't taking a lot of this shit that I went through as serious as it really was for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm glad to be able to say, like, you know, yeah, I was in this situation and this is what went on, and I didn't cry, I didn't laugh with y'all, I done gave everybody a piece of me to help people understand who I am as a person. Like, I heard Young say, oh man, you know, but that's Butta. If y'all know, y'all don't see he always crying in interviews, or he crying when he got arrested last time when they smashed his foot. And, like, I don't even have nothing bad to say about Young. He said he know how to have this and keep his situations bottled up better than me. I salute him that he can take that and cry in private. But to say that nobody's crying is crazy.
And Renegades, hey, I respect Butta. You know what I'm saying? I respect just him being able to just have his emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with a dude crying. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I be saying with Butta, like, you keep doing the same type things, get knocked, and then keep crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm looking like, bro. And you know, like, with this how it is now, nothing is private. Even your jail interviews, anything going on in jail, those fight videos, everything is coming out. It's a camera everywhere. People, you know what I'm saying? The stuff gonna be out. Like, that just look kind of weird to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you keep doing the same thing and you keep crying. Like, bro, it is what it is, man. I know things happen. Everybody deal with, you know what I'm saying, tragedy, grief. And I understand it's emotions. I can only imagine just your freedom being taken, you know what I'm saying, possibly looking at all day. But, I mean, if you're doing things out here in these streets, it's going to be consequences, repercussions, man. Hey, don't be up in there crying and all that. But for Butta, I'm glad he gets to do these interviews like he say, man. It's therapy for him, man. Like, some folks, they don't have this outlet. Some cats up in there don't get no kites, ain't getting no money on their books. If they out of sight, they out of mind. So with this, I'm glad to see Butta at least, you know what I'm saying, up in there with clear mind, you know what I'm saying? And he's up in there just trying to knock out his time and see what can happen with his case, you know what I'm saying? And able to get just his thoughts out there to the masses, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, a lot of folks still want to hear what Butta got to say, especially, and I'm tell you what, this Butta right here, this really is like what you want to hear his thoughts on, because he got that clear mind, you know what I'm saying? I might not agree with everything Butta say, but I do agree with just like, this a good outlet for him, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got nothing but time. This is one thing I'm saying for DJU. Bro, why do you ask Butta what he own and he in the Bing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think he own? Yeah, man, I just ran to Chick-fil-A, man. Yeah, I was up. You know what I'm saying? Bro, dude is in the Bing. Like, chill out with all that. But hey, another good interview. And that's just how I see it, Renegades, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. You ain't no Renegade. Hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key. This situation does have an explanation. Mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Dude.
Give us free. Give us free.